Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Trojans will go total effort to crank us up. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Tigers' offense will go on the attack first. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. That they are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jason.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, he leads it with the bat. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Memphis picking up the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Henry. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll take it on the return. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the USC Trojans offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. They're going to run it. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line. Now inside the 20. First and 10 from the 18. He wants to change this route. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is. Gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Grab behind the line. It's Pedrino. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Tigers will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another.
Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. They still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Working that left side. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pulls it in. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
It's on the
pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And some defensive backs just have a way. Finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
It's Humphries.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Williams looking for a man. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the first down.
And they always got one of these. A big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about. Quarterbacks, playmakers, Hollywood, Heismans.
He's got an open man. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody. So now it's 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. This one's complete. Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. 1 period in the books, so let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Let's go! Let's go! Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble. And you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Farmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be his 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Going with the ground game left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Williams will pass. Here comes the heat. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beat.
Breaks into the open. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rush. 1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just chews up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it, and right now he's doing some damage on this defense.
The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this 3rd down.
Making side adjustments here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. defense, looking for a man. He's got it on the move. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USC! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Third down play from the gun. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
You know, I know it seems like... pitch and catch from the tight end there, and that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive coming.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops.
Yo.
And the Trojans want to crank the tempo. Williams will pass. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Backed up now here, second and long. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on second down. Finds his man. It's Jordan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. The throw to the outside is complete. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got it in the middle with Humphrey. Touchdown, Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Takes the handoff. It's Burks. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Tigers will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the 3rd quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Nebraska is ahead early in Lincoln, but that's not exactly Mike Rozier out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 11 over Illinois. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll keep it himself. Now, after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Well, not much the defense could do there. The defensive end crashed down thinking the running back had it, but nice job with the ball handling there by the QB.
Just trying to avoid negative plays, continue to put stress on the defense. That's what he does there.
And that's a play this guy can run in his sleep, too. They rep this over and over and over. It's like clockwork for this guy.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Parker. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. This Memphis offense going to work again on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Trying to take it back.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football. consistently.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
To the ground with the back. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that is run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll go right back to it. There we go. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good. It would one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Going to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. They bring him down, but not before he picks up a Memphis first down. New set of downs after the completion. Catch in the middle, it's Givens. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 2nd down coming up. Off play action. Makes the grab, it's Burks. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He'll throw it, and they can't make the play on 3rd down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. Turning it on. He's at the 40. The 20. And he just kept running right away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Going right to work up top. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Burks. He is going nowhere. This defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Fires one high and deep. Ripped it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? To throw, it's Chambers. Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
Back has it. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly complete. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gets the back moving. Williams looking for a man. This time it's complete. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38. These guys are on the move. And the Trojans look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much appreciated lifeline. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Quarterback may change this route. They'll send the back in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Back to throw, it's Chambers. Quick strike complete. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. Touchdown, USC. The defense putting points on the board. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Scanning the field, it's Chambers. Caught. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Rushes on him. He's in open space downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football.
Looking for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Paul, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Got him downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
They'll go to the ground. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground from the 41.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on second and long. The offense changing the play. Williams will pass. Deep shot for the end zone. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And he makes the catch inside the 15. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much appreciated lifeline. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win and moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down